Hey folks, it's been another beautiful day across the valley, but with that, it's another day without any significant rainfall. Let's take a look at how much rain we've seen since December 1st. 1.49, about an inch and a half. Normal from December 1st to now, it's 3.48, so we're sitting at about 43% of normal. This is here at our studios in Weslaco, and the situation's not a whole lot different across other parts of the valley. So that leaves the eastern two-thirds of the valley, all of Hidalgo, Willacy, and Cameron counties in severe drought. And the one category worse for Starr County and points northwestward from there, extreme drought for there. Again, dry, moderate, severe, that's category 3, if you will. Extreme is 4, and then exceptional is 5. Right now we don't have exceptional, but I certainly hope we don't have to go there, but there's no new rain expected, anything significant at least, anytime soon. And you can see up the Rio Grande all the way to Eagle Pass. It's extreme, and that kind of cuts back into parts of the Eagle Ford Shale up in there where you get closer to the coast. It's not quite as bad. You get north of San Antonio, things are in relatively good shape. And you say, okay, so where's our next rain going to come from? Look for another weather maker. Well, there's nothing anywhere here. Let's push back and look at the rest of the country. And this is the time of year, really all winter long, when you look for stuff to come from the west. There's nothing in the west. It's about as quiet as it can be. So let's push back a little farther. Here we go, over the Aleutian Islands. That's a long, long, long way away. That system, the models do bring it southward and eventually toward Texas. And by maybe late next week, like Friday or Saturday of next week, maybe a rainmaker. Emphasis on the word maybe, and even that, not a big rainmaker probably, but at least that's our next significant chance of rain, and we just don't see a whole lot. So if you look at here in Weslaco, our rainfall here is for the year so far since January 1st, 0.83. For the month we're at 0.01, 2.62 for the year is normal. We're nowhere close to that. And if we look ahead, we don't see much. I mean, there could be some sprinkles Saturday night, Sunday morning, but we're talking sprinkles, not enough to add anything significant to that total. So it looks like the drought's going to continue, and if anything, it could get worse before it gets any better. Temperature-wise, here's where we stand right now. What a beautiful afternoon it's been across the area. Cooler at the coast once again, 68 Port Isabel, 64 on South Padre Island, but you move inland and we stay in the 70s. Overnight tonight, it's a cool night again. We'll drop into the 50s almost valley-wide. Cooler in the west, 49 in Starr, and South Padre about 60 for your low. Tomorrow looks like another nice day. Very warm in the west, 80 in Rio Grande City. Most of the rest of the valley in the 70s. The beach tops out right at 70 degrees with north-northeasterly winds at about 10 to 15. The next 3 days, temperature-wise, pretty close to normal. We say normal, it's the 30-year average, and that's 78. We're going 77, 76, 79. Records, they're not going to be threatened anytime soon at all. There is a front in Texas, but it washes out right as it gets here, so it just kind of reinforces the air mass that's here, so we don't warm up. If not for that front, we'd actually get a little bit warmer the next few days, but not happening. By the time we get to Sunday, it does turn a little bit breezier. Sunday into Monday, that wind comes back out of the southeast. That brings the moisture levels back up. Humidity climbs back up again, but that doesn't happen until Sunday and Monday. So tonight, partly cloudy and rather chilly. 51 for a low, winds light out of the north to northwest. Then tomorrow, a fair amount of sunshine. There'll be some high clouds out there. Your high tomorrow right around 77. Again, your wind out of the north-northeast about 10 to 15. Here's a look at your First One 5 AccuWeather forecast for the next 7 days. The only thing that stands out on this is that spinning clock on Saturday night. Sunday morning, technically at 2 a.m., you set your clock forward an hour. Temperatures stay mild, at or above average through most of the forecast period. Chance of rain is minimal, 10, maybe 15% at best through the next 7 days. That's your updated First One 5 AccuWeather forecast.